All right, we are back out here at Fowler Park. We got Gerardo here with us. The developer Mini has the H-Flow sensor for position hold without GPS, but we do have the GPS connected after a couple of weeks of not having it connected, just relying on the H-Flow sensor for positioning. But we want to be able to verify you can switch between the two, especially in flight ideally. So you could go from an outdoor location to indoor location, still having a position hold, or vice versa, going from indoors to outdoors. So that's what we're testing out here today. Screen recording here. We're using the iVue RC app in World's iVue. Let me just full screen it. Add a drone, connect a drone. And I think it's the Comport 3. It is, look at that. Zoom into the developer Mini's position. And here we are. And so I should be able to swap over into Loiter flight mode. And take off just as we normally would with a GPS. Yep. Let's verify. Motor's armed. Motor's armed. That's good.
How many satellites?
It was 18 when I took off. Still 18.
Okay.
And here it just says 15 plus. Wow. All right, so pretty good, pretty typical Loiter hold. There's a little bit of wind causing it to bounce around ever so slightly, but nothing too major. Do we want to try then using the H-Flow, or do we need to do a calibration? What's your thoughts?
I don't think you'll need a calibration.
So
switching mid-flight is yeah.
Let's try it.
No, left.
Oh.
Good bounce.
So what did it, what's that other direction then?
90 is, past that is nothing.
So it's using nothing for positioning?
Yeah, if you keep rotating the
dials, as I
dials,
just did?
Yeah, there's no.
So I need to go to the left.
Yeah.
And should have probably opened up the terminal. So now it's using Optical Flow for positioning, at least according to the iVue RC app. And that looks to be the case because with Optical Flow, I've noticed the inertial movement characteristics aren't as good, right? So if you keep going in one direction, there's a tendency for it to keep going in said direction. Less so that, but like if I push forward, right, it will still keep drifting forward more in Optical Flow mode versus...
It won't like break.
And you'll see it's coming back on its own.
Yeah.
So it doesn't break as well as if we were just using GPS. So I just swapped back over to using GPS. As you can now see, using the iVue RC app on the screen as well. And so if I were to basically mirror that movement, you could see it automatically like stops and holds there as soon as you let go of the stick input. Where then I swap back over into the H-Flow, Optical Flow, gonna do the same. And keeps going left, and then it'll correct itself a little bit. So getting back to the point where I let go of the sticks, but there's definitely more.
That's interesting because I don't think it used to do that.
I think it did, yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was pretty, like it would break pretty sharply, but.
No.
Huh. Well, maybe
I think that,
go back and watch the footage.
Well, I think a lot of it I wasn't providing commentary where I was providing opposite input.
Okay, gotcha.
It's because we have the most skilled pilot.
It's strange that it tries to correct itself when it's already gone
past the position.
Yeah.
But it's because like you're still technically like it's still receiving input, you know, at when the stick's recentering itself. All right, so yeah, this is in Optical Flow mode still, holding its position. And you can also tell, like, I just rotated it.
You can also use a combination of both.
Both.
Yeah.
And I would like to try that. I heard you say it wasn't recommended, but those are just like...
so there's fusing them is not, but I can use, like this one doesn't, I think, have a velocity for the Z or something like that, or I forget if it's the X or the Y where it's set to 0, where I could set that to the GPS, kind of get maybe best of both worlds. But it would still be one EKF source.
Yeah, see, have I done that with the H-Flow instead of GPS, that would have gotten a lot
Kept
closer
going,
to
yeah.
us. Like this. All right, so now I just swap back and forth between H-Flow coming towards us, flying back away from us, and then getting away from us, just
so
swapped
we
it
don't
back
have
over.
the same situation happen when someone turns the dial too far. Which of the modes would you like to be set for?
I like
KF Source 3.
the combined.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I could do that.
So one is H-Flow as we're in right now. So again, to the left, still drifting to the left.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it used to break a little sharply before. That seems like that drift is...
I don't think so. I don't think we just ever tested it in the same way.
Okay.
Same thing going over to the right. Corrects itself. I mean, again, all things considered, especially outdoors where you have, you know, ample space, not trying to do precision movements through a tight corridor, it's not too bad. And then I think, again, once it's combined with the GPS, I would like to see the performance. I think, especially with the performance of DJI using both GPS and optical flow for positioning, it's a really hard to beat combo.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think with some tuning, it could probably, that error could be fixed.
Yep.
But.
And so back in GPS positioning, and yeah, it's just a lot more responsive and correcting for the inertia. All right, anything else that you want to see? I think that's all that we needed to test today, is that correct?
The rangefinder readout.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that.
So we are in the production version of the iVue RC app. We need to actually disconnect here. Dev. And pardon me, Mohit.
Battery level 1 alert.
I should show you the version. Connect. Nice. Look how easy that is.
It is a lot easier than Mission Planner 2 ground control.
And yeah, the rangefinder distance, 5.676 feet. That's a pretty spot on reading.
Okay.
Let's see how high we can get a reading. Let's see how high we can get. It's all about getting high. So we're about 50 feet up, still getting a reading.
All right, we'll see what it does.
Do you know what the, I'm just going back further to give our camera operator, Brian, a better...
I'm not sure what we'll do when you hit the maximum. I don't know if it'll continue to go up or fly back down.
It looks like 65.51 feet is the
flying
max.
up high now.
Yeah, 65.51 feet, or 551 feet is the max readout for this rangefinder. So this is the rangefinder built into the H-Flow for all those who are wondering if it wasn't made abundantly clear. And okay, yeah, and it's updating once we're back in range. So
okay, I was about to say 65 feet. That was way.
Yeah. We were higher than that, which we were able to see with altitude. Which you can see the altitude based off of the barometer and/or GPS is about 9 feet, but the rangefinder distance is about 13 feet. Which that rangefinder distance is definitely more accurate.
Yeah.
Looking for a shin splint.
I'm surprised the landing gear survived that kind of a bump.
Why are you surprised with how highly the high quality materials that we use. And actually, like, kidding aside, you know, that was something Andres was even really surprised and happy to see, just the quality of the materials that we were using since he had last helped us on the design, development, and production front. But in any case, there you have it, the Developer Mini with the H-Flow working as it should, at least with the GPS connected, swapping back and forth between using the H-Flow and GPS for positioning. Next time we're out here, we'll try the combination of both. Is that correct?
And I'll add some stuff to it, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Peace.